Good evening. About 30 Korean college students occupied the second-floor library of the U.S. Information Agency in downtown Seoul this afternoon. The students continue to occupy the building at this hour. American Wire Services report the students are demanding an apology for what they claim was the U.S. role in the 1980 Gwangju incident. 190 demonstrators were killed in the provincial capital 5 years ago last week. Hundreds of Korean police have surrounded the building. The Wire Services report no hostages have been taken and no injuries have been reported.
Late Philip A. Connolly, who for many years was a motivating factor in the conduct of food service awards programs in the armed forces. Service Executives Association sponsors the program for the Department of the Army and participates in the evaluation of finalists, the presentation of awards, and other forms of recognition which support program objectives.
There's three or four things that are involved in the competition. Cleanliness, food preparation, quality of food, sanitation, regulations. I could go on and on. This dining facility is one of the top. To be a finalist in the Connolly Awards, these soldiers have gone through several competitions and won them. There are only 7 Army-wide, and so they are good.
This is the last stop for the judges. The Army-wide winner will be announced June 1st. From the 2ID, I'm Army Sergeant Fritz Homann for AFKN News.
Based on the needs of the service at that time. If the Army feels that they need infantrymen in a specific grade, E5 or E6, then they will make the cutoff scores low for that particular month to promote the people to fill the vacancies that came open. If they feel that they need broadcast specialists for a particular month because of retirement or because of ETS or other promotions leaving the vacancies open, then they will drop the promotion points for that month to promote more people in the broadcast special MOS into it. The percentage between the cutoff points and what the man actually has will remain the same. Under the old system, it was way high. Under the new system, it'll still be high, but it'll be appreciably lower than what it was under the old system. But the man will still need points to get promoted.
Different responsibilities. It's very important what they do, and it was interesting to all of us.
So now, do you have a better idea of what your husband does when he goes to work?
Oh, yes. When you come home upset, I understand how you're going to do it.
Korea Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, USFK has been granted the right to operate its own pet quarantine facility. Under the old system, service members bringing pets into Korea had to leave them at the National Animal Quarantine Station in Seoul's Kimpo district. Now, that's about a 40-minute drive from Yongsan, making a daily trek to visit the family mascot an inconvenience for those just arrived in country. A 10-day quarantine is still in effect, but it's easier to keep tabs on Rover or Patches, and now that the facility is located on Yongsan South Post. Captain Renee Smathers, OIC of Yongsan Small Animal Clinic, says now that USFK runs the quarantine operations, a lot of customs hassles have been eliminated.
The procedures for getting those animals through customs was quite complicated before, whereas now they'll bring the animal here and the customs procedures, all the paperwork will be handled for them. It'll be much more convenient for them.
The new service affects those new in country. So if you're a sponsor, the 106th Medical Detachment has helpful information you can pass to families and pets en route to Korea.
So it's easiest if they can just get those information packets from us at the veterinary clinic and send them to their incoming people.
USFK officially takes control of quarantine operations Friday. And officials say because the new facility is located where the incoming service members are, there will be one less pet concern on the long list of in-processing woes facing families new to USFK. Specialist Mark Vega, AFKN News, Seoul.
Be the first to receive the new high-mobility multi-purpose wheeled vehicle. The Humvee, as it is called, will be in 15 different configurations. The vehicle's exceptionally versatile, mobile, and fast. It'll replace an assortment of military vehicles, including Gamma Goats and some quarter-ton trucks. The Humvee has been tested for nearly 600,000 miles over rugged courses that simulate off-road conditions in combat environments. High ground clearance was a prerequisite for mobility, and the Humvee has a full 16 inches. It stands only 69 inches high. It has full-time 4-wheel drive and can climb a 60% grade. The Humvee can accelerate from 0 to 30 miles per hour in 7 seconds, and it has a range of up to 350 miles. Sergeant Don Silcott, Washington.
A three-day conference of major cities of the world ended in Tokyo yesterday. A Tokyo declaration was issued calling for cooperation to resolve urban problems from a global point of view. The conference was attended by the mayors of 19 cities in 5 continents, including Paris, Moscow, Peking, Seoul, Mexico, and Tokyo. Monday and Tuesday, the participants heard reports and exchanged views on population, environmental pollution, urban redevelopment, and other problems in big cities. The declaration summarized their discussions and stressed the need for the active exchange of technology and information on urban problems. The mayors agreed to hold another summit within 3 years. A large private trade mission from the Republic of Korea is now in Tokyo to boost exports to Japan. More than 200 businessmen from 160 companies are expected to negotiate export contracts on the basis of about 2,000 business inquiries they received during their visit to Japan last year. A Japanese artist is working on a unique painting depicting the lives of animals. When completed, the work, titled Life, will be 3,000 meters long. The idea came from a centuries-old cartoon work of 4 volumes of personified animal pictures, 44 meters long in all. Miss Kumiko Hibino of Tokyo began the work last November. She has so far completed about 1,600 meters, and the work should be finished in August. Her aim in beginning the work was to highlight the plight of animals which are losing their habitats. And early detection of any disease helps in curing it easily. This is especially true with jaundice, which in an advanced stage may be difficult to cure. The Atomic Research Center in India has developed a simple strip for the quick detection of jaundice. Bilirubin, an orange-yellow bile pigment formed by the breakdown of hemoglobin in the blood, is the main cause of jaundice. The presence of bilirubin in urine can be detected in about 30 seconds using this strip. The strip has been successfully tested, and it's very cheap. It can be used in rural areas where testing laboratories are not available. For Asia Vision, I'm Air Force Sergeant Joe Sargent. AFKN News, Seoul.
Distance rates within the United States into 87 foreign countries beginning June 1st of this year. The announcement is expected to heat up the growing battle between AT&T and its long-distance rivals, a battle that's been raging ever since the breakup of the Bell system in January of 1984.
Longer distance feels so fun.
I told the people at MCI I had some very funny material for their commercials. They said, said you.
Between now and September 1986, you and your neighbors will be getting a note from AT&T telling you it's time to choose a long-distance carrier. If you don't choose before the deadline, you'll automatically be assigned to AT&T. Before you choose a long-distance company, there are several points to consider. Is there a startup fee or a minimum monthly usage requirement? Do rates vary with distance or time of day? Can you make calls away from home? And will you get a discount calling within the state? Are you charged for calls when no one answers? Your personal calling habits will dictate which service is best for you.
If they have a lot of credit calls or credit card calls or person-to-person calls, then they definitely want to stick with a carrier that has operator-backed services.
AT&T is hoping to lure customers away from the independents with its June 1st reduction of 5.6% of interstate calls and 6.6% on international long distance as the battle for our long-distance dollar continues. This is Charlotte Scott reporting.
Rest. Mary Turner brings you the latest in album rock, weeknights at 8 on AFKN Superstation FM, where the music lives.
Specialist Mueller, this line is not secure. Can I help you?
Mueller, this is Captain Garcia. What's this I hear about a temporary shortage of M16 rounds?
Oh, hi, Paul. Anything new going on in the shop?
Yeah, as a matter of fact. Nah, nothing much.
Pizza.
All right. Hey, how much do I owe you?
$3.75.
All right.
Hey, Sarge, are you part of that big field operations coming up?
That was $3.75, wasn't it?
If you suspect an unauthorized person of trying to obtain sensitive material from you, report it to your local military intelligence field office or unit security manager.
Travel and make the most of your tour in Korea. Here's a look at the latest MAX flight schedule from Osan Air Base.
a suggestion that will improve the operations and services of the Army, you could be awarded up to $25,000. Write your suggestions on DA Form 1045 and submit it to your area civilian personnel office today.
This is AFKN.
In touch with your world.
Jeju-do, Island of the Gods. Make your tour an adventure. Discover Korea.
Gene Price's Country World brings you the best country music past and present, complemented by interviews with the leaders in the country music industry. Listen to Gene Price's Country World, weeknights at 8 on AFKN AM radio.
This time will be different.
The Forces Association in Yongsan is hosting a picnic at the Special Forces building on South Post. The picnic will be held on Sunday, May 26th. All Special Forces and airborne personnel are invited. If you'd like to attend, call 798-473.
This is AFKN.